This news update is brought to you by...
So, I'm meeting Rico later. Gotta check in with the girls, but first, let me check my usage on the MyLime app. Now, what should I wear? Hashtag sexy. He's here.
It's Friday, May the 8th, 2015, and this is your Barbados Today afternoon news update. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Thanks for joining us. We begin with local reaction to a return to government by the David Cameron-led Conservatives in Britain. Political scientist and pollster Peter Wickham says the victory is neither here nor there for Barbados and the rest of the Caribbean. Considering that Britain is one of this country's main trading partners, Wickham told Barbados Today he did not expect life to be any better because of the Conservatives' triumph.
There are a number of lessons in the victory, and I think for us in the Caribbean, I don't know that life will be any different. This is a continuation of what happened before. The previous policies that were adopted by the Conservatives were not particularly hostile to the Caribbean. They were also not particularly welcoming. So I think that the outcome for us in the region specifically is really neither here nor there.
After being declared winner of yesterday's general election, Cameron today promised to lead a government for one nation and make Great Britain greater as he returned to number 10 Downing Street as Prime Minister. Speaking outside number 10 after visiting Buckingham Palace, he said the UK was on the brink of something special.
I've just been to see Her Majesty the Queen, and I will now form a majority Conservative government. I've been proud to lead the first coalition government in 70 years, and I want to thank all those who worked so hard to make it a success, and in particular, on this day, Nick Clegg. Elections can be bruising clashes of ideas and arguments, and a lot of people who believe profoundly in public service have seen that service cut short. Ed Miliband rang me this morning to wish me luck with the new government. It was a typically generous gesture from someone who is clearly in public service for all the right reasons. The government I led did important work. It laid the foundations for a better future, and now we must build on them. I truly believe we're on the brink of something special in our country. We can make Britain a place where a good life is in reach for everyone who is willing to work and do the right thing. Our manifesto is a manifesto for working people, and as a majority government, we will be able to deliver all of it. Indeed, it is the reason why I think majority government is more accountable.
The Conservatives have 330 seats, 4 more than needed for a Commons majority, their first such victory since 1992. Cameron's rivals led Ed Miliband, Nick Clegg and Nigel Farage have all resigned after election disappointment. Back in Barbados, the National Union of Public Workers was this morning meeting with customs officers at its Dalkeith Road headquarters. Our reporter on the scene, Neville Clark, tells us there has been a moderate turnout of officers, which estimates to be about 30. He says the workers are being addressed by the Acting General Secretary of the NUPW, Rosalind Smith, on the contentious issue of merging the Customs and Excise Department into the Barbados Revenue Authority. The union is also concerned about the future status of those public officers who will be employed by the BRA. With Mother's Day just 2 days away, sales in the city have so far been mixed, but some business people in Bridgetown expect them to pick up by tomorrow. A volunteer with Nico's Creations told Barbados Today she's looking forward to tomorrow.
Yesterday's sales were relatively slow. Persons came by to inquire on prices and placed orders to be delivered on Saturday. And then there are others who come in back this afternoon. And tomorrow we will have a very good day tomorrow.
And sales professional at Harrison's, Safia Wahid, is happy with how people have so far patronized their business for Mother's Day.
Well, sales have been going great. A lot of people are coming in, buying their stuff early because, you know, between Saturday till Sunday is going to be very busy. So everyone is coming in and doing what they have to do. Today I hope that the sales are going to be booming because Mother's Day is just around the corner.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Welcome back with news from the region. A new report on safety has found that more than half of the road deaths in Latin America and the Caribbean occur among pedestrians, motorists, and bicyclists. The report published by the Pan American Health Organization and World Health Organization says stronger traffic law enforcement is needed to reduce the number of road deaths and especially to protect vulnerable groups. In the Americas, an estimated 150,000 people died in 2010 as a result of traffic injuries. PAHO, WHO's report on road safety in the region of the Americas, notes that the risks faced by different types of road users differ significantly across sub-regions. In Latin America and the Caribbean, 27% of road traffic deaths occur among pedestrians, 20% among motorcyclists, and 3.7% among bicyclists. And finally, an army helicopter has crashed in a mountainous part of northern Pakistan, killing 7 people, including Philippine and Norwegian ambassadors. It crashed during an emergency landing in the Gilgit-Baltistan territory. The wives of the Indonesian and Malaysian envoys, 2 pilots, and a crew member also died. They were to attend the opening of a tourism project. The Pakistani Taliban said they were behind the attack, but the government dismissed any suggestion of foul play.
There were about 3 helicopters flying from Gilgit city further north in a remote mountainous area, one of them carrying diplomats. And from what the government is saying is that there was a technical fault. The tail of the helicopter caught fire and it had to crash land. Now, among the 7 people who were killed, are 2 ambassadors, one from Norway and one from the Philippines. 3 were Pakistani, including the pilots. And about 10 people were wounded. They are being cared for at a military hospital.
And on that note, we end our Barbados Today afternoon news update. However, you can join us again this evening. Until then, remember to log on to www.barbadostoday.bb, subscribe to our e-paper and email updates, or like us on Facebook. You can also catch us on Izumi Media in bus terminals or screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you. Also tune in to Channel 101 on Lime TV and to Mix 96.9 FM to get all the latest news and sports. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Have a fantastic day.
This news update is brought to you by...
So, I'm meeting Rico later. Gotta check in with the girls, but first, let me check my usage on the MyLime app. Now, what should I wear? #sexy.